What's going on, guys? It's me, Dreamliner Fan 2016 here, and today we have another model play unboxing video for you guys. I hope you guys are excited for today's video. Today we got like a very big box right here. So this box comes from Jet Collector. It is a 1/200 model. So I think I ended up purchasing this model like last week after this recording. So this is actually going to be coming out in kind of like around late February. So it's January, well, late January, the last week of January before we move into like February. So that's when I'm recording this video right now, but once again, this is coming out in February. So super excited for this model. I think this model should be like a very nice addition to another like hobby that I also like to enjoy rather than aviation. I think I talked about this in one previous video, but yes, I ended up getting this particular plane in 1/200 scale because I do want to represent this model right here. So without being said, shall we get into the unboxing? Do have to stand up for this one because like it's a very big box. As you can see, it kind of nearly takes up my entire cutting board right here. So as I lay this down on the ground like so, yeah, that's just how big it is. That's how big the box is. So I don't think I never purchased a 1/200 model from Jet Collector, and they had this in their shelves as soon as like it was available, and there was only one left. So luckily, I got it for myself, and I'm just super fortunate to have this particular model in my collection for both my, well, aviation collection and another hobby that I also like to enjoy. So without being said, let's unbox this box. So once again, it's a very big box, like so. Okay, so let me just like try to like maneuver myself. Okay. Alright, so let me just like top the top right here. They did pack this really good, so really proud of Jet Collector's efforts right there. And this model didn't came until like a few days. So after purchasing this model, it didn't came until like 2 days after, and this was already delivered to my house. So that's impressive shipping right there from Jet Collector right there. So as I open it up, we got a couple of, well, packing paper. Well, not packing paper, packing peanuts, and I do have my invoice. Quite an interesting invoice. I don't want to go over it too much, but it is what it is. But what I do want to give you guys is a bird's eye view of the model that I got, because it's a big box, and I don't think doing this in like an actual recording while my phone is being set up like that isn't worth it. So with that being said, let's move it into a bird's eye view. Alright, and here is a bird's eye view of the box that I just unboxed. So with that being said, let me just like take this out. Really practicing really good once again. Oop, did not mean to hit it. Here, let me just position my camera a little differently. There we go. And without being said, let's take it out. Ooh. Not sure if the packing peanuts are gonna spill or something, but I don't want it to like spill. Alright. Come on out. Oh, I can feel them already spilling. But we'll just do what I can do as I take her out. Alright, there we go. Well, one packing peanut already spilled out already, so let me just place that back in. As I take her out, oh yes, right here we have the JC Wings 1/200 scale All Nippon Airways Boeing 777-200ER in the Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba livery. Man, I'm at a loss for words, but I'm just super excited to have this 1/200 model in my collection for just my aviation collection as well, but my anime collection as well. So you guys already know, I think I'll talk about it in the next clip, but I'm just super fortunate to finally have this model in my collection. Now let me see if I can just put this box away. Alright, there we go. Everything's empty, so I'll just like lay it over here. So there she is, the Demon Slayer jet on the Boeing 777 in 1/200 scale by JC Wings. This is also my first ever JC Wings model, so I'm just super excited to have a JC Wings model in the first time. And why not start it off with a 1/200 model? So really excited for this model, so without being said, let's get started with the review of the box. And there she is, the JC Wings 1/400 scale ANA Boeing 777-200ER in the Demon Slayer livery. Really exciting model right here. Once again, this model is perfect for my aviation and anime collection. And yeah, Demon Slayer, what an amazing anime. I have been watching it. Well, as of this video's upload date, I did finish season 1, and probably I'm already moving on to like the movie or possibly like season 2. Not really quite sure, but yeah, I've been watching Demon Slayer ever since last year, and overall a great anime, and this model should be a perfect addition to my anime and aviation collection. In fact, I do have the 1-400 counterpart by NG model, so let me get that real quick. So it's just sitting close to me right now, and there she is. This is my 1-400 counterpart by NG models right there, looking very nice. And yeah, really excited to also have the 1-200 counterpart as well. Therefore, it should be perfect for both scales. So yeah, really nice to also have this. Let me just set it back, and then we're gonna review the box. So yeah, just super excited. So with that being said, everybody, let's review the box. So quite an interesting JC Wings box. I have never reviewed a JC Wings box before, so this is my first time. So you got the Boeing logo right there, Boeing 777 logo in this case, and then you got the Boeing 777-200DR tiles right there. You got the ANA logo. You got the CGI image of the aircraft right there. You got the die-cast aircraft model tiles right there, 1-200 scale. Quite an interesting box art right here, and yeah. It's kind of like nearly like a blank box, but yet again, it's a simple box design. That's all I can say. Very nice. Moving on to the sides, if I could try like maneuver. Okay, so here's one side of the aircraft. So you can see, as you can see, there's the item number. So the item number of this model is SA2027, and when you get SA2027A, that's the aircraft with the flaps down, as you can see right there. So I got the one with the flaps up, I got the one with the flaps up because I'd rather have it with the flaps out, like the flaps up version. So, and here's like one side. So what's cool about JC Wings boxes? Well, some JC Wings boxes do have this, but you have like a sliding. So technically this is not part of the box. The inside of the box that contains the model itself is right here. So really cool on how JC Wings designed that. And here's the back side right there. Nothing really too much. You got like a black background with the CGI plane in the background. Well, yeah, you got the CGI plane, and then you got the Boeing and 777 logo, so like right there. And moving on to the back side, rather different this time. So you got the Boeing logo. Oops. So you got the Boeing logo right there. You got various perspectives of the CGI image of the plane. So you can see the support side right there, and then you can see a top side right there. You got the ANA logo, and then of course you got your copyright stuff right there. Boeing license product right there, and then you have the same tiles as what it is on the front. And here are the specifications, so you can pause and read. And yeah, of course, this aircraft has all the characteristics right there. So let me just like pause and read. Well, if you can pause and read, but I can read it for you guys. So the overall length of the plane is 63.73 meters. Wingspan is 60.93 meters right there. The height of the aircraft is 18.6 meters. Number of the engines are 2, and they're powered by Pratt & Whitney 4000 engines. And of course, it's manufactured by Boeing. So yeah, I'm really excited to have a model like this in my collection, and overall, I can't wait to unbox this model, and I'm eager to see what this Boeing 777 1-200 model from but JC Wings looks like. So with that being said, let's get into the unboxing of this model. Alright, and here we go, everybody. So how this works on opening JC Wings boxes like this, so you have to slide the top part, so you can slide whatever you want. So I could just like slide it up, or maybe that's kind of a little bit more harder when the box is like this, so I'll just do it like this. So I don't want to like destroy the box or anything, so let me just like push it out like so. Okay, that seemed a bit easy. Okay, so we already have that out, and we're gonna take this out like so. So you want to keep the packaging of the box style right there, the box art of this. Okay, alright, so we got that out, and what it reveals is just a blank box. So yeah, nothing really too much, just a blank box, but inside it contains the model itself. So with that being said, let's see if I could try opening. Is there like a, okay, so I gotta look for like a open area. So is it this one? Oh boy. Yeah, give me a couple of minutes to figure out on how I can open up a JC Wings box. Okay, is there like, gotta look for an opening. Okay, I think this is where the opening should be. So yeah, this is the opening. So I opened it like so, and yeah, it should reveal the model itself. So there she is. So inside the styrofoam should be the airplane itself. So let me just position her like this. So with that being said, whew, oh, well, it sometimes like to fall. The top piece likes to fall sometimes. All right, ready, got it set. So, whew, really excited for this, ladies and gentlemen. once again, the ANA 777 Demon Slayer jet. A nice addition to my anime and aviation collection, model plane collection in that case. So, without being said, as I take out the styrofoam, the model should be there. So, without being said, let me take her out and reveal her. Wow, man, that thing is that's a huge model right there. Wow, looking very nice right there. So we're gonna start off with the stand. Don't wanna make sure no damage to the model is in here. Alright, so here's the stand right there. Overall, I think this is a much more designed stand than what Gemini Jets has to offer. So you got the ANA logo right there, Bunk 777 200 tiles right there, and scale 1 to 100. So looking very nice. Wish they added a little bit more detail since this is like a special livery. They could have added like a Demon Slayer logo somewhere, but it is what it is. But it's looking very nice right there. So next up I do want to feature is the landing gear configuration. So you got one in the up gear configuration, so here it is right there. And then you also got the extended version right there. But I'd just go for the extended version since it looks much better that way. But, here we go. We're gonna take out that model and just take out some plastic right there. Man, it's looking good already. It's looking good already. It looks so beautiful. So without being said, let me gently take her out of the styrofoam. Ooh, this thing is packed in very tightly. Let me try to make sure, kind of like slowly. Oh boy, here we go. Just kind of like slightly. Wow. Ooh, man, that thing is a beauty right there. Oh, is it me or like, yeah, it's kind of like, wow. Oh man, wow, this thing is beautiful. Wow, so, wow, this thing is just an absolute beauty right there. Wow, I can't believe I finally have her in my collection. Let me just set her in the stand right there, like so. And then we're gonna put on the landing gear configurations on this aircraft right here. Right after I take out the box out of the frame. So I'm gonna just do that like so. Alright, so now that's done, we're gonna put on the landing gear, and I just prefer the extended gear configuration. Oop. Hope nothing came broken after I did that. But here, let me just set it on camera. Alright, so let me just like take out the wheels like so. Out of this plastic. Alright, so we have the wheels out. Now here I'll start off with the nose landing gear since that's kind of like the easy part. So I just place her right here like so. It's magnet, but sometimes it kind of feels loose, but don't see any problems with it. It sticks there firmly, so that's very nice. And now we put on the main landing gear configurations on this aircraft right here. Let me take her off of the stand like this, and let me just like place the landing gears right there. So here's one. Let me see if I can try. Okay, should be on the other side. Okay, this is facing the other side, I think. Oh crap. I'm not sure. Let's see. Here, let me start off with this first. So, okay, this one fits in firmly. What about the other one? There we go. Wow, and take a look at her right there. The ANA 777 200ER in the Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba livery. This is their third jet in the fleet. After they had there were two 767s that had the Demon Slayer livery. One of them is already repainted into the current ANA livery, but there's another jet in the fleet. I'm referring to like the Hashra jet. So, but I have the 777 right here, and it looks very nice. Wow. JC Wings did a wonderful job on this model right here. Such a beauty right there. Wow. Man, take a look at her right there. I'm very fortunate to have her in my collection. Wow. And here's the JC Wings 1/200 scale All Nippon Airways Boeing 777 200ER in the Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba livery. This model looks absolutely gorgeous, and the amount of detail on this model looks absolutely amazing right here. And I think JC Wings did a wonderful job on this model right here. Once again, this is my first JC Wings model, and yeah, why not start it off with this model right here, looking very nice. So of course we're gonna get started with the front view of the aircraft like so. Let me see if I can try to position her. Okay, so here we go. There we go, so that should be good. So you got the cockpit windows right there, you got the Star Alliance logo right there, you got the nose shape of the aircraft. I think JC Wings did a great job on the nose shape of the plane. It looks very nice from the look of it. You got the radome right there, you got the nose landing gear right there, which do pivot, so as I demonstrate. Yeah, it does pivot. It doesn't fully like pivot, it just moves to this side. I wish it was like on the other side too, but yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, like amazing detail as well. You got the 745 registration right there, part of the registration of the aircraft on the nose landing gear door. Next up, you got the Star Alliance, well, I already mentioned the Star Alliance logo already. And then you got some pitot tube details right there. Here's your L1 boarding door with some extra details on the side. I think it adds something to like deal with Japanese stuff, so here it is right there. You got all your passenger windows right there. You got your red beacon light, looking 3D and very shiny as well. Very nice to see right there. Moving on to like somewhere close to the middle of the aircraft. So let me just try to like position her. Here, let me just try to position her like this. Okay, so hang on. Okay, so alright, this should be good. So moving on to this side right here, you got the L2 door, you got your Wi-Fi dome and the antenna right there. You got some extra details, you got your static ports right there. And I also like on how the air intakes are molded in together with the mold. So that's very nice. You got some extra details right there. You got Tanjiro Kamado right there. He's like the main character of like Demon Slayer. And as you can see, you got the waves right there, which represents water breathing, since he's like a water breathing user. I'm kind of like mentioning a little bit of stuff on the anime, so yeah, because like this also is an anime livery as well, so I also am going to feature those as well. You got your Demon Slayer logo in Japanese tiles right there. And here's the Pratt & Whitney PW4000 engine as well. Love the details on this thing, on the engine. Looking very nice. And then you also got some extra detail on the... What is that? Oh yeah, the pylon as well. So there's the pylon right there. And let me see if the engine, the fan blades spin. So let me just like demonstrate. Actually, I mean they should spin. Here, I'll mention that. I'll demonstrate that once I get into the front view of the aircraft. And here's the wing details right there. You got your landing light right there. And then you also got some slat details right there, looking very nice. And then moving on to the back area of the wing. Let me position her like this, like so. As you can see, so here's the back area of the wing, looking very nice. You got your spoiler details right there, ground spoilers and flight spoilers. I love on how they can be like seen. You also got some flap details right there, looking very nice. You also got some flat track fairings as well. And then you got the square, which I'm thinking that's like a safety reason, because like most Japanese planes has this. So here's that square right there. And then you also got the Japanese dot, the dot of the Japanese flag right there, looking very nice as well. And then you also got an extension right there, looking very nice. So I think I said very nice a couple of times. Trying to work on like not saying those like repeatedly, but also nice attention to details right there. And as for the starboard wing, let me just position her like this. So the starboard wing is different. You got the Juliet Alpha 745 Alpha registration right there. And as I think there was something over there. I'm not sure what that was. Let me try to like position her like so on the other side. So yeah, and here's the main landing gear. They do pivot, which I'm really impressed, as you can see, as I demonstrate. Looking very nice right there. So nice attention to detail on JC's 1-200 777 mold. Next up, let me just position her. Okay, so let me position like this. So next up, you have the back area of the aircraft. Let me focus it again. You got your L3 door, and then you got your back antennas. You also got your bottom antennas as well, which I do like the fact that there's like the stripes there on the bottom antenna. So that's great attention to detail from JC Wings. You also got some extra details right there. And then here's your second character on the port side. This is the Sound Hashira Tengen Uzui. And I think he has more appearances on season 2. So yeah, so like he's like a fan favorite in the anime. So there's Tengen Uzui right there, the Sound Hashira. And then moving on to this side right here, you got your L4 door and the ANA logo along with the inspiration of Japan tiles. And then you got some extra details right there. I'm not sure what tile that says there. If I can try to make out at it. Yeah, I'm not sure what the tile says over there. But you got your Japanese flag right there. And then you got the aircraft registration, which is Juliet Alpha 745 Alpha. And then moving on to the empennage area of the aircraft, you got your APU right there, which I do love on how the APU is well detailed. And yeah, JC Wings also did a great job on that. And then you got your horizontal stabilizers along with a cold sold fuel frost. There was also cold sold fuel frost on the wings too. Forgot to mention that, but there it is. And I do like the fact that there's also the elevator trim markers right there. And then you got the ANA tail, which is quite different since like the tail of the ANA tail is white. It has a white background with the ANA logo being in blue. Now as I move on to the front section of the aircraft, let me just like maneuver this model, the box. Here, I'll just maneuver the model. So as I maneuver the model right there. So here's the front section of the aircraft. Hang on, let me just position the box like this. So here's the front section. Let's look at some fan details. I like the fact that I think the fan details, the fan blades spin. Let's see. They do. So I also like the addition to that. So the 1-200 molds mostly have this, but other than that, JC Wings also did a great job on the details of the engines as well. Alright, now let me just like position the box like this and move the model. Alright, moving on to the starboard section of the aircraft. So here's the starboard section of the aircraft. You got your forward cargo bin right there, and of course you got your R doors. It's quite different compared to the port side, but you still got Tandro on the front section of the plane. And then moving on to the back area, as I position her like this, you can't hardly see, well, you can slightly see the, like, what's that? Oh yeah, you can slightly see the aft cargo bin, but you also got your bulk cargo bin right there. And here's the character that's present on the starboard side. That is the Flame Hashira Kyojuro Rengoku. And he's also another fan favorite in the anime. And I think he makes more, like, he's kind of like a, what am I saying? Oh yeah, because he makes an appearance somewhere, like, season 1, and then he has a big role in like the Demon Slayer movie. So not gonna spoil it for you guys, but yeah, it's Demon Slayer. You're gonna have to watch the anime. Well, if you like anime and Demon Slayer, then probably you know what I'm referring to, but for those who are new to anime, then Demon Slayer is a great anime, and yeah, you should watch season 1 and the movie. That's kind of like going chronological order of like the Demon Slayer story. So of course, they're separated in like different arcs, and yeah. But other than that, it's a very nice model, and overall, I'm really fortunate to have her in my collection. And yeah, JC Wings once again, they did a great job on this model right here. Moving on to a top section of the aircraft, so let me just put her off the stand like so. So here's the top view of the aircraft, looking very nice. Of course, with some excellent detail from the 1-200 JC Wings 777 mold, as you can see right there. And as I previously mentioned, you got the red beacon light, 3D and all that, and then the Wi-Fi dome at the bottom, well, the antennas. Moving on to the bottom section of the aircraft, let me just like, okay, I'm trying to make sure that I maneuver her like so. So here's the bottom section of the aircraft. You got your stand hole right there. You also got your bottom beacon light right there. Once again, it's printed as well. Well, not printed, it's 3D. And then of course you got some nice details from the nose landing gear door. And as you can see, you also got your rat turbine right there and some extra details. And of course you got your bottom antennas right there. Moving on, oop, don't want to like hit too hard on the engine, otherwise it'll fall, but thankfully it didn't. So here's the front section of the aircraft. Let me try. Okay, here you go. So here's the front section of the aircraft. Not sure how I'm holding it, but that's what I do. And then moving on to the back section, here is the back section of the aircraft. So overall, what a beautiful model from JC Wings, and yeah, I'm really fortunate to have her in my collection. Once again, this is for my model plane collection and my anime collection to follow that up. So a nice model right here from JC Wings, and yeah, JC Wings, usually when they release some models, it kind of takes very long. I'm not sure what's the deal right there, but they kind of take a bit long for the models to be like, well, in the retailers here. So I think this was released somewhere in like 2022 when this livery was revealed, and then it took like, I don't know, just like a year and a half or so for this model to be shipped to like retailers. But other than that, I'm really fortunate to have her in my collection, and therefore it looks absolutely fantastic. And if you like Demon Slayer, then tell me who your favorite character is. I got a couple of favorite characters in Demon Slayer. Once again, I've been watching the anime ever since like last year. I just finished season 1, and then probably I'm already on season 2, or maybe I'm like about to watch the movie. So who knows what anime, well, season or what season I'm on, but other than that, Demon Slayer is a great anime. The anime adaptation is like, it came out somewhere in 2019, and Demon Slayer to this day still goes strong. And yeah, really nice to see from UFO Table, since they are the anime that creates the Demon Slayer anime. They also, yeah, I'm kind of like going a bit off topic right now, but I just want to talk about Demon Slayer. But other than that, it's a nice small plane, and I'm really fortunate to have it, like I said. So with that being said, let's move on to the conclusion part of this video. Alright, so that's gonna do it for today's video, and I can explain more about this whole setup right here, but once again, this model looks absolutely gorgeous. Well, outside of all this like whole Demon Slayer stuff that I included in this conclusion portion of this video, this model right here, so let me just zoom in into the model again, the 1/200 model. As you can see, there she is right there. So this model looks absolutely gorgeous, and yeah, JC Wings, once again, they did a great job on this model. The mold looks fantastic, the printing of the livery looks absolutely nice, the characters are well printed here on this aircraft, and overall, it's just like above and beyond. It's a great model, and yeah, the 1/200 777 looks absolutely very nice. And here, let me go into a different video because I also want to show you like a clear view of like a clear close-up view of the characters. So with that being said, let me go into the next video. Okay, that looks a lot better. So as you can see, the model looks absolutely fantastic, and as you can see, you got Tanjiro right there. Once again, the printing of the characters looks very phenomenal, and yeah, very nice to see right there. So once again, here is Tanjiro, and then moving on to the Sound Hashira Tengen right there, looking very nice. And yeah, I also included my NG 1/400 model right there. So there it is right there. There's my 1/400 777 from NG right there. Once again, you got Tanjiro and the Flame Hashira Rengoku right there. And I think I should talk about all these like extra stuff because like all these extra Demon Slayer stuff I included. So as you can see, you got all the characters right there. These are like one of the scenes or just like character visuals right there. So you got Tanjiro, Zenitsu, and Inosuke in one card right there, and then you got Rengoku, Tanjiro, and all the others right there. Here are a couple of like Nezuko figures that I also included, as well as an Inosuke one. Yeah, they're fan favorites right there. Nezuko is a fan favorite, Inosuke is a fan favorite, and here's Rengoku and Tengen, as I showed you guys. They were present on this sleeve right there, looking very nice, and yeah, another fan favorite characters right there. This Shinobu lineup right there, yes, I can talk about her, but I think I liked it. That's all I can say. I like this setup right here. One of the acrylics that I have just came in recently, and yeah, really nice to see a Shinobu lineup right there. And yeah, other than that, great model once again, and yeah, quite a interesting way to end today's video. Just have all these like Demon Slayer merch that I ended up getting for the past couple of years, all in this, well, not all the Demon Slayer merch, but some Demon Slayer merch that I decided to like include in this video. So, but other than that, really fortunate to have the 1/200 counterpart, and let me know if you want me to do like a model review out of this 1/400 counterpart right there. I would like to hear you guys' response. So yeah, very nice model indeed, and once again, can't wait to like, yeah, what is that again? Oh yeah, JC Wings, great job on this model right there, and I'm looking to see if I can try to get a 1/400 model from JC Wings this time. And yeah, hopefully I can get more 1/200 JC Wings models in the future, but for now, I'm happy with my Kimetsu no Yaiba 777 right there. So that is it for today's video. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and turn on that post notification bell so you won't miss a video like this anytime soon. And if you want to see more of my model plane unboxings, then you can click on that playlist and you can check it out. And you can also check out my model plane content playlist as well. So that is it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Anyways, good night.